money. Yep. So, Inspector, we're gonna call an inspection on the front of the vehicle or the front of the truck. We're gonna start with the clearance lights. Clearance lights are properly mounted to the truck. They're proper colors. They're not damaged. The windshield is properly mounted to the truck. The rubber seal, rubber tape around the windshield is intact. The glass is clear, not damaged. I don't have any illegal stickers on my windshield except for my registration, emission, and they both up to date. The windshield wipers are properly mounted to the truck. They've not been broken or cracked. Windshield wiper blades have no abrasion, bubbles, or cuts, and they're properly pressed to the glass. The hood is properly mounted to the frame. These other hinges over here. The hood, I don't have any paint, any scratches, and it's properly latched on both sides. The grill is properly mounted to the hood. I don't have any missing parts, any debris or obstruction between there's no debris or obstruction between the grill and the radiator. The mirror mounts, mirror brackets on both sides is properly mounted. They're not been broken or cracked, and they're not loose. The flat next and crossover mirrors on both sides are properly mounted to the bracket. The glass is clear, not damaged. The rubber seal around the glass is intact. The headlights, signal lights, and forward flashers on both sides are properly mounted to the truck. The proper color, clear, not damaged. They don't have any water, moisture, or condensation inside. The bumper is properly mounted to the frame. It's not been broken or cracked, and it has no illegal work on the hair. This pen right here, record that to names. The license plate is properly mounted to the bumper. It does have some bends broken. It is bent at some places, but it has no missing letters and it's visible. Under the truck, I have nothing leaky, nothing hanging, and the truck and trailer is in proper balance. Now we come over here. You don't wait for them to ask you. They ask you for the front of the vehicle. Come on. The front of the vehicle plus the somebody for the thing on. So we're gonna say, Inspector, I'm gonna conduct a general overview of my engine compartment. All my cable, hoses, and wires are properly clamped, connected, and secured. Including my color-coded brake hoses, red for emergency, blue for service. Inspector, I don't see anything leaking, I don't smell anything burning, and I don't hear anything leaking. So now, Inspector, I'm gonna start my inspection with this stick over here. This is my dipstick. The function of the dipstick is to let me know the oil level within the engine. The way I do it is I'll pull the dipstick out, wipe it, reinsert the dipstick, fill it out, and read the gauge. If it's low, I'll refill it right here. Now, Inspector, I'm going to start my inspection with the cooling system. The function of the cooling system is to keep the engine at proper temperature. I want to start with my radiator. The radiator is properly mounted to the frame. It has no dents, it's not been broken or cracked, cap is present, and it's not leaking. Now, Inspector, the radiator fan right here is properly mounted to the engine. It has no missing parts or no missing fan blades, and it's belt driven. Now, Inspector, this is my coolant tank or coolant reservoir. Coolant tank or coolant reservoir is properly mounted, properly clamped, properly capped, proper level, and it's not leaking. Inspector, if I follow this hose, I think it's this one right here. If I follow this hose coming out of the coolant tank, it takes me to the water pump. The water pump is properly mounted to the engine, and it's belt driven, and it's not leaking. Now, Inspector, I'm going to inspect my power steering system. The function of the power steering system is to steer the vehicle easily or steer the vehicle smoothly. I'm going to start my inspection with my steering shaft. The steering shaft is properly connected to two U-joints, one in the front, one in the back, and they're properly greased. The steering shaft does not have more than 2 inches or 10 degrees of free play. That's how you do it, you shake. Now, the gearbox is properly mounted to the frame. It's not bent, broken, or cracked. It has no missing parts and no leaks. Now, I have 2 hoses connected to the gearbox. If I follow this hose, it'll take me to the power steering reservoir or power steering tank, which is properly mounted, properly capped, proper level, and it's not leaking. If I follow this hose inspector, it'll take me to the power steering pump that's properly mounted under the engine. Power steering pump is properly mounted under the engine, it's gear driven, and it's not leaking. Now, inspector, Olga, give me a... Prende el camión y tira la llanta y se turn the wheel.